Fashion Without Borders returns once again for its 6th edition, set to be held in Johannesburg. This year's theme is Phygital Culture, creating a space for a fusion of cultures expressed digitally. The event, which will be hosted over 2 days of creativity, ingenuity and self-expression, bringing together 15 designers and 30 models from the African continent. It will also include pop-up stalls, fashion and an Unpacked Workshop. Now, but joining us via Zoom is Serge Kabisoso, who is the founder of Fashion Without Borders. Serge, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Very good morning to you, Simpiwe, and welcome to viewers as well. Thank you so much for having me.
And it's good to have you on the show this morning, Serge. Take us through why Fashion Without Borders was conceptualized and what its aim is.
The aim of Fashion Without Borders, actually, it's about giving opportunities to less fortunate designers across the African continent. So it's a fashion and lifestyle movement. So we have designers and also new faces models that they don't have the capability of going to showcase their talent outside. So Fashion Without Borders is there to help them, and especially when it comes to women empowerment. We empower a lot of women, and it is Women's Month. So we're about to give more opportunity to women, also in fashion, to give them the opportunity of showcasing their talent internationally and across Africa.
And this year, the show returns to Johannesburg once again for its 6th edition, isn't it? Yeah. How do you think that it has grown over the years, and what would you attribute its growth to?
I think, it's all about consistency, resilience, and also sharing the vision. So our common vision is to empower, our youth, African youth across African continent, So, and also our aim is to have the free trade, African free trade when it comes to designs and, fashion and arts across Africa. So over the years, the show has been growing because we'll be showing as well that consistency with our partners, which really they believe in us and they believe in our vision, for our events, like what we have and the empowerments of the youth and community across the African continent.
Now, this year's theme, Serge, is Phygital. Take us through what this means and how it will be shown on the show.
Yeah, so the Phygital it's some conception that we come up with because remember during the COVID, everything was always virtual, So we say, okay, how can we combine both of them together? Mm-hmm. So the Phygital experience, it's more about the physical and the digital of the nation together, like the digital experience. So what's going to happen in the day of the event is we have designers are going to showcase physically, and the rest of the designers across African continents, like your Zimbabwe, DRC, or Ghana, are going to showcase virtually. So the day of the event, when people sitting in, if you are an invitee that will come inside, a guest, you're going to see 2 shows in one.
Yes.
So you have the physical show, you're going to see as well the physical show. So that's where the Phygital experience comes from.
Okay. And you have included models from around the continent. So how do you go about selecting them?
So the models, we select them differently. We send out the call-outs for the models across the African continent, and then they apply by sending the videos. I don't know if you saw on our page, we had models, shooting themselves and walking and then presenting themselves. We see the walk, we see the height, we see all these things, the confidence, and that's how we selected the models. For the designers as well, we did the same thing. They send us some screen of the shots when they're walking and when they're dressing their mannequins and their collections and the different fabrics. So we take that and then we select the best what we're looking for because our theme this year it's a multicultural Phygital experience. So we take all these things together and then we start selecting and we select the best out of them. So and then the show is going to happen now on the 26th of March at Hilton Hotel Center.
Okay. And the event is not about enjoying the glitz and the glam of fashion. Access to industry knowledge, for instance, education in skills like leadership and management will also play a vital part. So how will this be done?
Actually, that is actually our common as well, subject when it comes to Fashion Without Borders. It's about education as well. So we try to break the bridge between, say, students coming from the university and then getting to us and then showcasing the platform. And also, we also give skills to common women, or men, that they don't have the possibility or capability of showcasing their talents outside. So we put all this into them, like we help them develop their talents as well, educational way. And also, we have women as well out there, which they've been very much abused with the gender-based violence, and they can't do anything. They feel like they cannot do anything actually. So we help them to build, that confidence and help them with their talents in terms of fashion, and also to showcase also their talents out there when people can see them. So it's our aim actually to make sure that we develop our communities across African continent. If you can look at very well last year, 2020, in the full lockdown. So we are the only event that actually, which was a phygital event in our African continent, in Botswana. We did it in October. It was a very successful show. And the same time again here in South Africa. So we're doing the same thing. But the only thing that I want to say to people is, we still have hope out there in fashion industry, in arts industry. Things are getting much better. This year, we want to make sure that at least, our designs across African continents, they have to be supported by the government and supported by private, companies and everything.
Okay, just remind us again, Serge, before I let you go, of the event itself, when it will be held, and how people can be a part of it.
Yes, the event is going to be held here. I'm here at Hilton Sandton Hotel. It's where the event is going to take place. It's only for 100 people. Exclusively 100 people. The rest of the people are going to watch it on our social media platforms. And then this event has been powered by Evan Justice, BLM Naturals, FMB Botswana, and Le Africa, and also other partners that I didn't mention, but there are so many people that you can do. So people have to buy the tickets by requesting the tickets to go to our website or our social media platform, which is fwafrica.com. That's our website. It's FW Africa, which is our Instagram and our Twitter account. So you can DM us from there. And also they can also get our ticket as well by Facebook page, which is Fashion Without Borders Africa, FWB. So from there, and then, people can come and join us, and then we are open to any kind of discussion. And also, people must not forget, on the 23rd to 26th, we have a pop-up market for the designers. Okay. So people must come here and support these local designers, across African designers, that will be here in Hilton Sandton, to showcase and put their market there, selling their garments in a very reasonable prices. And also we have the masterclass on the 25th, on Thursday, 25th of March. The masterclass is going to contain a lot of things. We'll be talking about the impact of COVID in the fashion industry. We'll be talking about the modeling industry, business, beauty. We'll be talking about traveling. We have also, if you can see very well, like this year and last year, the tourism industry has been more affected. So we're having also the member of routing tourism that will be talking about the impact of the tourism in the fashion industry and in the economy of the country. So it's going to be a very great topics. So people must come and watch that masterclass. And the 26th of March, it's where we're going to have these collections across Africa with the beautiful women doing their collections from north to south, from everywhere. So it's going to be very interesting to come and see the Phygital experience, guys. So, thank you so much.
All right, Serge. Sounds interesting, and it sounds like it's a never-to-be-missed event. Thank you so much for chatting to us this morning, Serge.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you to you as well. Thank you to everyone. Thank you.
All right, that was Serge Kabisoso talking to us about Fashion Without Borders, which is set to take place in Johannesburg later on this month.